Wait, Matt, you don't know who won the last match?
Picture time.
Alright guys, race to 9.
Ah.
Single race to 9. Here we go. I'll update the race in the bottom right corner of the screen. Here we go. This is our final for the Brendan Crockett Memorial 10-ball tournament. 10,000 added here at Hard Times Billiards, Sacramento. It looks like Tyler is going to win the lag. We'll keep the music a little bit quieter so we can hear the room noise. Come on in, Mike.
Hop in front, Mike.
I came to take a nap.
Oh man. Did you see the shot John, or hell, the out that John made in that
To get to the
last
hill?
rack?
I'm not gonna lie. I was like half asleep. Did not get to watch it. I heard the noise though.
Yeah. Are there any Dutch Bros still open? Yikes.
Lord knows we need it. All right, single race to 9.
This is it. First place takes 5,000. Second place 3,000. It's a $2,000 race to 9.
What's the line, Spencer?
Shane wins 9-6.
9-6 is the call from Spencer
Okay.
Ladden. I think the very first 3 racks is going to tell us. Second 2 balls in the side pocket. Perfect. Look at the 1 ball. Here we go. I don't know what's louder, Spencer or Spencer's hair.
My hair. I don't even need a mic. I am the mic.
You come sit down.
Come sweat it. Come sweat it.
You have the 50 for me?
That break is okay. Yeah, decent break, I'd say. Decent little draw stroke, I'd say.
Shane's Fargo! Shane's Fargo! Fixes Fargo!
Oh, is this Fargo wrong? Whoops.
He's on a 791. I'm predicting 9-6.
There, guys. Is that better?
Yes, that looks more realistic.
More realistic. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I just had a good friend of ours message me like, please get back on the boost for the finals. I'm really enjoying it. It helps me not to fall asleep.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you're out there, you're gonna lay down in the bleachers.
Yeah.
They're actually really comfortable too. The bleachers are
They're soft.
Oh, they are.
quite soft and comfortable.
I have slept there more than a few times.
Many a time.
I bet.
People send me beer money in here, and then I grab a pillow.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's interesting because what is the time right here? It's like 1:30 a.m. So
Yeah.
it would be 3:30 in Wisconsin. Oh, my
Oh
God.
yeah, you're from.
I don't even want to think about it.
From Wisconsin.
This is a tough shot.
Do the people over there really talk like that?
No.
Where they have like the little Wisconsin?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
They
Alright.
do. She just doesn't know.
I just, yeah, probably not. You know, like for me, I have Belarusian accent, so it's hard for me to actually define accents from like different parts of US.
Sure.
Tell you what, the southern accent, like in Alabama, oh my God, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Like
Of course that is, yeah.
Alabama, the
Yeah.
way they talk, oh my God. Like I remember we went to the World Games and it was like myself, Tyler, Shane, John Moore, and we were joking the way they say 9-ball. They almost say like 9-ball. It's almost like if you spell it, it's N-A-W-N. Nambol.
Nambol.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some Nambol.
Play some Nambol.
What's your native language?
Russian.
Russian.
Yeah, so in Belarus we have 2 traditional languages, like Russian and
Is that the face
Belarusian.
you were talking about earlier, by the way? Oh, he just stopped making
No,
it. He
that's
just stopped.
a different one. He has so many different faces, though, when he's on the chair. But like the pouty lip is my favorite one.
Yeah, the pouty lip. We'll try to capture the pouty lip for everyone.
I hope I see it today. It means that Tyler's playing good.
You were saying about the accent, the Belarusian
Correct.
language.
Russian language.
And that's one of the things that I used to get like self-conscious about my accent, right? But then like actually the CEO of Predator told me that you really shouldn't, because that's part of who you are.
Yeah.
And like, and I was like, he's so right. Why should I try to like imitate American accent where like that's just not me, right? Like my accent is part of my culture and I'm proud of it. And yeah.
Yeah.
So is you said Russian is the language, but so is it kind of like a different dialect?
The Belarusian and Russian, I would say it's like Spanish and Portuguese.
Right.
They are
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
similar, but
Yeah.
still it's 2 different languages.
Gotcha.
That was a beautiful cue ball control, by the way.
Oh, it could if you run the set out.
The 5-ball went kind of funny. From the 3 to the 5. I mean, I guess you can play it in the top corner.
Top corner.
Yeah.
I love Shane's intensity. Like, he was just glancing over at Tyler as he was walking around the table, kind of like sizing him up and like seeing how he's approaching the ball and everything.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of players, what they try to do is like when you're on the chair, you're still like looking at the table and you're like playing the balls yourself, you know, you're like analyzing how would I play this position.
Sure,
you know?
yeah.
This way you kind of stay in the match.
Yeah.
You're not like drifting away, and you're still concentrated. So then when your opponent does make mistake, you're ready to go.
Right. Only mini
Can we-
question mark is in the 5-ball, but obviously that plays up table if you don't want to try to play in the narrow window above it. What was
Yeah.
your question? Can we what?
We can actually hear them, like the balls. We can
Yeah.
hear them from the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're playing through the speaker right
Oh,
now.
got
I
it.
turned it up a
Okay.
bit for this match because
yeah.
I know the jukebox isn't going to play, so
Right. It's
And
very quiet in the pool room now.
yeah.
I'm curious. Like they can't hear us, right? It's isolated. The
Well,
glass.
especially since Tyler has those headphones in
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Shane is Shane.
Shane is Shane. Yeah.
I'm sure they can't hear us. I mean, I wouldn't
Right.
want to raise my voice incredibly high so it makes
No,
the experience different for the other
Just
viewers
make
out
sure,
there, but
make sure Spencer doesn't shout.
yeah, I'm not really worried about the players hearing us in this match, especially
Right.
because they're behind the glass.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like how.
Yeah. It's quite
What-
good unless it's dead quiet in the
Mhm.
room.
Oh,
If it's
yeah.
dead quiet in the room, they can hear us pretty good outside this door.
Right. Nah, it should
But
be.
way out there, they really can't.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's a great setup.
Have you try going 2 rails on this?
Like, dude,
What?
can
For
you-
the 6?
I feel like it might just
Why
be
wouldn't you
roll on
just
the 7.
cinch? Why wouldn't you just cinch the ball here?
6 doesn't go to the side.
Because-
Oh, it doesn't go on the side. Oh,
Wow,
Great
that's a
shot.
really good shot.
from this angle, it looks
Feel
like
Margaret.
looks like you
Mhm.
could drive a truck through there from that other angle.
That was a really good
Like,
shot.
That was
see,
a really good shot.
like, oh my god, like, doing commentary is so hard for me sometimes because, like, if I do call the shot and the player end up shooting completely different shot, I feel stupid. Like, I can't predict what they're gonna do. But
I
then
can.
you're like, of course you can. You're the best player in the whole state,
That's not true. I'm the best
probably.
player from the booth.
After the push out.
After the push out, I'm just here.
Yeah.
We should play push out.
You just gotta
Push
work
out.
on your break, Spencer.
That's
and,
what we're gonna play push out. After the break only.
yeah. If you work on your break, you can be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear us next to the door because the door is hollow.
Hollow door.
And we're not running that fan.
Is Tyler #1 in Wisconsin? Yes, he is. I honestly don't even know how do you determine it. I mean, like Fargo wise, like yes, I'm assuming yes, because like we don't really in America. You guys don't have like state championships, right? You do, but it's more like amateur level, right?
Right. So state championships are usually honestly like developed as almost like a marketing thing for local pool halls.
Right.
And it's not necessarily like a nationally recognized state championship.
Correct.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Because like in Europe they have national championships.
Yeah,
so
they have
in
the
order
federations.
to, yeah,
and
in
stuff,
order to determine like are you the best player in the country if you won the national championship, yes,
Is that the pouty
you
face?
are. Yeah.
He kind of stuck out the lip there for a second.
A little bit. No, Tyler and I, we both love Shane. Like he's a good guy. You know, he doesn't talk much, but like once he open up with you, like once he trusts you, like he's a really good guy. What is he doing? He probably has no idea he's on camera.
No, he definitely has no idea.
I can laugh right. Like honestly, Oscar is my superhero. Like
I was
the
gonna
amount
say,
of
there's
work
another good guy.
he
Yeah.
does, like all of this stuff behind the scenes, and he's playing the tournament. Oh my god.
Yeah, Oscar's the man. I love working with that guy. I do some work on his house too, because I'm a carpenter, and it's
That's
just a
awesome.
pleasure. They're great people.
Absolutely.
Robert Aldana in the chat says Shane is doomed. He's never won a tournament at hard times, which is true.
That's
This is
another
the
good break.
This is actually the first time that Shane has been in the finals of a tournament at hard times.
Yeah, but how, like, has he played a lot of times?
He's been out here 3-4 times, I think. 3 times at least before this.
Yeah. I remember him getting like 12th or something in the in the Chuck.
Yep.
That was one of the
That
strong.
that was when he was the guy.
Yeah.
Too. That was when he was the Josh Filler plus Federer Gorst, you know.
Josh Filler plus Federer Gorst.
Yeah. That was when he was
That's a
just killing
dangerous
everybody.
Is Tyler on a 3 right now?
This
Not the
Tyler
first
has broken from the lag.
Yeah.
This is
Okay,
from the lag.
Then the third one then. Yeah. I mean, as long as he gets good on the 3 now and then gets good on the 7.
Yo-yo drill on the 7.
Yeah.
I'll play the 8 in the side.
Honestly, I'm so impressed with the numbers that we have in the live stream right now, considering what time it is. Like, it's like people don't need sleep.
People on Twitch.
Pool players do not need sleep.
Yeah, and I mean, if it was Saturday, I would understand, but it's Sunday. I mean,
Could you
people
imagine
need to go to work tomorrow.
Could you imagine
or
1,000
today.
people in this room right now? Could you imagine?
No,
It's crazy.
it would be so too much.
Oh,
That's a very brave
that
choice.
was brave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
like-
no way he was playing that.
He was.
Good shot.
Yeah.
I didn't call it.
What?
He's shooting.
Like, it's like such a small zone, but here's the thing, like, he didn't want to get this crazy big angle for the 3, so oh, that's a great angle. I like it. I didn't know that you can actually do this close-ups.
We got it all,
Zoom in
Margaret.
on the felt.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look at this. Hold on a second.
You can zoom in like so close.
Watch,
I think
watch
people wanna see the shot. Hold on for a
They'll
sec.
see the shot. They'll see
Okay.
the shot. I've been doing this a while.
That's an important shot too. Like if he can get really good on the 7. Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's weird. Told you. It's like he had a big angle to draw back. Wow. That's a really good zoom in. Yeah, you can see Tyler's break you. Gold and BK Rush.
It's the same one that the
limited
kid
edition.
has.
The Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like see, like Spencer, do you roll this ball or do you draw it back like this?
I
Like,
draw it back
I
like
would
that.
like honestly like I'm like so scared to draw this ball in because you have to hit it so perfect. But then I feel like when you play it with topspin, it could throw.
It can throw, yeah,
Yeah.
especially with it's that close to the
It's-
rail,
it's
you can't
such a-
afford a
It's such a
brush on
touchy
the rail.
shot. I mean, I'm like not gonna say anything, but it was a really good shot. Like, not like I'm biased or anything, but it was it was a good shot because you have to hit it so perfect.
Are you trying to say that he's in the mood?
He's just perfect.
Never mind.
And honestly, I don't care whether he wins or loses. So I'm like at this point where I've been up for like God knows how many hours. At this point, I just like it's all good.
I woke up at 4 a.m. today.
Do you guys want to see what Shane is
Wow.
doing on his cell phone? I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We could. We could. I have a
We
camera. that-
could've?
Yeah, we could see. We could see.
Oh,
I'm
that would
pretty
be-
sure.
That would be in violation of privacy.
Yes, yes. Now that he's not looking at his cell phone, we're gonna see if we actually could have seen it.
Yeah.
And the answer is probably yes.
Yeah. Well, let's not cross that line.
But it's fun to
I'm just
imagine.
not sure if I want to see it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get scarred for life.
What's the win worth? They're playing for $2,000. First place is 5,000. Second place 3,000.
That's financial part of it. Also, they're playing for the title and for Tyler. Since Brendan was his best friend, this is a very important tournament. Tyler always wanted to win this one for Brendan because how important it is for him. So Tyler's not playing for money here, trust me. Money it's a good bonus, but yeah, it's so much more than money in this one.
He's checking from both sides right now. See if it's.
Someone says SVB check in local fish and conditions. Did Tyler tell you the story about how they went to Spain together, right, for the Spanish Open in June? And they literally, like, the first few days they played one match a day. So Shane went to this fishing store and he got a bunch of rods and stuff. And the guy goes, well, okay, if you go on a river now, there's not gonna be any fish. 6 p.m. no fish, 7 p.m. no fish, 8 p.m. no fish, 9:30 no fish, 10:30 maybe one fish, 11 lots of fish. They get out of the store. Tyler's like, okay, what are we doing? It's like 6 p.m. Shane's like, yeah, let's go on the lake. And Tyler's like, the guy who lives here literally told you there's no fish at this time. And Shane goes, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm a pro. They spent 4 freaking hours on the river without catching any single fish. And Tyler's like, yeah, what did I get myself into?
Nice. Here comes the storm.
What was he looking at?
He's trying to kick 2 rails underneath the one
And then send it like
slide towards the 9 with the cue ball.
Ah. Oh yeah.
No, he
Slow.
does not.
Uh-oh.
It's not gonna be good. Does it 2 ball goes in the corner? Past the 7?
Nah, it's close.
You can always play with low inside and play shape for the either corner or
Might go.
side.
Might go.
It's tight.
It is
He's
tight.
playing it in the side.
Was that there, Spence?
He's playing in the side.
Yeah, I would play the same shot. It's actually, I feel like it's
in between the 8
easier.
and the 9.
For me personally, I feel like it's easier to cut this ball in this way with low outside. He's on the wrong side of the 2, but he can always go into the rail and out.
Playing 3 past the 7. 1 rail.
What do you mean 3 past the 7?
He's gonna play the 2 and go up table and then back down table.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
I like this. Yes, baby.
It's a beautiful shot.
Yes.
Where are you going? Dominic wants to know my Venmo. I don't have Venmo. I have PayPal, Cash App, and Zelle, I think.
just send it to me, Dom. We'll take care of her.
I don't think that I want you to take care of me.
I'll transfer the money.
Yeah, because when you say I'll take care of her, like the first thing that comes to my mind is like buy me a beer or something like this. And I was like, I'm not sure if.
You don't drink.
Exactly. If you actually don't think about what time it is, it's pretty nice.
It's pretty peaceful.
Yeah, you're just present in the moment. I don't like this angle personally.
I think the 9 is high enough.
Shane loves this angle.
Shane does. Wow. So he actually. Okay, yeah, he hit it perfect.
Very good.
You fell asleep for 2 games.
So it's 3-2 now, or
3-1.
3-1. Okay, yeah.
3-1. There's pillows back here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
It's over.
Oh man. It's been a good match so far.
So far.
I mean,
pretty high quality stuff. Yeah.
I don't think an 8-pack is in. Oh, it's 9. Race to 9.
Race to 9 for the final. Yeah. Yowza.
Yes,
Both these guys break so good.
Yeah, it's actually a perfect final, honestly, for the format that they play.
Margaret.
Yes.
Here. Dom paid me.
You can just keep your 50.
I am gonna keep my 50. Don't
Okay.
worry. Don't you worry about that. Here.
What's that for?
This is from Dom.
For what?
For Tyler.
For the last match?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's he shipped some jelly.
Alright, thanks Dominic. We love you. When you're not cursing anybody.
No, we're playing cue ball fouls only, guys. Ooh, baby.
That was very unexpected, but he's gonna get lucky.
What's new?
Yeah. Yeah, people are like some people are like, how can he miss balls like this? He is SVB. You guys gotta remember that they've been playing for like over 12 hours.
For
like
2 days.
2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Like they're not robots, they're going to make mistakes.
Say robots again?
Huh?
Say robots again?
You're gonna pick on my
Robots.
accent?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
That was a great shot.
I would never even think about it. You know what Tyler would say? That sounds very, very bad. I hope we don't have like feminists in the chat, but he would say, yeah, that's because you're a woman. But no, it's true. Like we just like we think differently, and I'm probably gonna offend a lot of people saying that, but I don't care at this point. It is true. There is a reason why. If you take any sport, you can't equally compete.
Well,
Women
they
against
say that
women.
because of the physical, like the physical reasons.
Right,
for
but
it.
It's
look,
not-
look,
that's not-
But
that's-
look at pool. I mean, like even the toughest
They-
female out there, they still like if you throw Simin Chen, Kelly Fisher, Cheska Santana in the field of, let's say, European Open or UK Open, they can win 2 or 3 matches, but they're not gonna go deep. They're never gonna win.
Yeah.
And I'm realistic. You know, I am being realistic.
Just look at it from a statistical standpoint. It's like, how often does Josh Filler win, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty rare.
Exactly.
It's just such a tough thing to do to win a tournament in the first place.
Yeah.
Then you bring into account the fact that there's so few of them that can play even close to that level.
And then you bring in account all this like roles and
Yeah.
things that are actually like external, out of your control. So no
Yep.
matter how skilled you are, there's still, it's a referee rack, so
Yep.
you can get slogged. So many things can
Yeah,
go
it's just
the
so many
wrong
things
way.
are stacked.
So many, like pool is like one of the crazy games that there's so many external factors that like you can be 100% prepared, but still not win.
I also think that generally speaking, it's been pretty well established, psychologically speaking, that men are much more inclined and much more willing to take risks.
Exactly.
So it's like a much more volatile style of play that when it works, it's so difficult to beat. Like when everything is like flowing, you know, instead of just taking the most pragmatic, like simple or more conservative approach, which is what women tend to do. Again, not all women, but it's just one of those things that's interesting about the psychology.
Right. And I feel like women
Look
are
at this shot.
more. Yeah,
Call
it's a
that?
great shot.
I would assume that he called
I
that.
think you did, yeah. Women are more like, okay, I want to play it safe. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
just men more willing to take risk and go all in.
Yeah.
Federer won 21-9. It's pretty sick.
I think we're gonna regret that we picked that topic because people are already mad at us. But you know,
It's okay.
we just it's okay. Can't please everybody.
People can have opinions. We
Yes,
have an opinion.
exactly.
Other people can have an opinion.
Yeah, we're
It's
just
okay.
sharing our own opinion,
Yeah.
talking from the experience.
Yeah. But do not get derogatory in the chat, because the second that happens, we'll handle it.
Yeah, be nice, people.
Yeah. Share,
Mark Zuckerberg.
share differing opinions respectfully.
Exactly. Love and peace for everybody.
Yeah.
Don King in the chat.
That was a beautiful shot. Is he gonna get anything out of it?
Look
And
at
got
that.
rewarded.
Wow.
Are they playing at 5 a.m. or is this old? This is in California where it's currently 2 a.m. And yes, we're live. Shane is currently the highest Fargo rated player in the United States. Currently ranked second in the Matchroom World 9-Ball rankings. And in total money rankings for the year, I think Shane is in first for the U.S., I believe. Not just in Matchroom.
I think Skylar is.
Is Skylar also overall? Yeah.
Because Skylar took the first wild card pick, it means that he has more points.
But in the World
ranking.
9-Ball Tour, definitely.
Correct,
In
yes.
Matchroom, but I'm talking about in all events.
Okay, yeah,
I
I'm
think
not sure
on
about
AZ
it.
Billiards and money list, I think he's higher. I could be wrong though.
Shane should be, yeah, because his total career earnings are.
Well, for the year, I mean.
Yeah, okay.
For the year. I want to find out. Yes. Total money earnings for the year, Van Boening,
Somebody's saying
88,000.
Sky is number one.
In Matchroom ranking.
In Matchroom World 9-Ball Tour rankings, yes, Skylar Woodward is number one, but I'm talking about total money earnings for the year. Shane Van Boening is currently at 88,500 and Skylar Woodward 62,100. And then Van Boening obviously is higher Fargo ranked.
What is Gorst at,
Higher Fargo
160?
rated. Gorst is currently sitting at 163, yeah.
Gosh. It's pretty strong. What color did you paint this room?
Huh?
What color did you paint this room?
It's dark blue. It's just
What kind of dark blue?
I don't know.
Dang.
Dark blue. I just picked a
Blue.
dark blue color because you can't
It's
tell
not
that
black,
it's if
but
it
it's
gets
not.
scuffed, you can't really tell when the lights are off.
That was a flat cue ball. Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing goes.
Yeah.
One.
Four ball.
Four ball went last minute.
Gonna have to negotiate secondary contact here.
He's gonna cut the one in. The two's gonna complete. He's gonna play the two in the corner. He's gonna load up.
I do not gamble on these matches. I do not. Post Up does not encourage or is not affiliated with any gambling on pool matches in California.
Kick and go behind or go towards the 8 ball.
He can't really send the ball in because of where the 8 ball is. He can't send the cue ball down the rail either. Down the table.
Here's another
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
controversial conversation. That's crazy because 88K is not much for the year. They should make more than that. People do not get paid for what they do.
He didn't hit that two in the call.
People do. No one in the world gets paid to complete a task. They get paid to offer value, and they in sports and in anything that gets televised, that value comes from entertainment. Now, they may be entertaining you to a degree where you feel that they should be compensated a significant amount more than that, but the reality is more eyes need to be on the sport in order for that money to come.
Yeah.
There just aren't enough eyes on the game currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all comes to pool being back on the TV.
Well, and on
Well,
eyes,
what
in
about
front of
high value?
eyes. No, seriously, in front of eyes. It doesn't matter where those eyes are coming
Right.
from. Could be internet, could be
Sure.
television,
But
could
you
be.
have to think
I
about
honestly
it, like,
think that the television model that currently has existed over the last 60
yeah,
years
how many
is
people actually watch TV
it's
right
outdated now,
Yeah.
and everything's on YouTube. If as many people watched pool as watched like the Hustler Casino live stream, if 10,000 people tuned in 6 times a week, these players would be making plenty of money. But the reality is we get 8,000 people live once a month, so that's just where the reality of the game is. So
Yeah, you have to-
share the game with your friends, spread the word, get them hooked on the game and show them the beauty, and then we have a chance.
You always have to look at it from like different perspective. Like if I'm the sponsor, right, and I want to sponsor a player,
Yep.
I want to get return on my investment.
Yep.
So like
That's
the
where
more,
advertising comes from.
Yes, the more eyes on the product there are,
The more the
better.
sponsorship is worth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as a player, you not only have to look at this from like I'm a good player, I need sponsors, or like they need to sponsor me. What can you
What value
offer?
are you bringing?
Yes, what are you bringing to the table? That's what you have to ask yourself.
Yep.
That's important.
Yeah. And seriously, I see that comment so frequently, actually, in all discussions across pool, especially when money comes up and people talk about how much more these players should be making. It's like, take it into your own hands. Take your friends out to play pool and try to show them. Try to show them how beautiful this game is. And the more often that we all try to do that, the better we're all going to get at it. And it's objectively a good game. I think the world is starting to understand that. That's why federations throughout Europe are spending money on the game. That's why the International Olympic Committee is paying attention to the game. That's why millions of dollars are getting spilled into the game in China. I think that people are starting to see now that the secrets about pool are not being so closely guarded and free information is on the internet. I really think the game is poised to
Absolutely.
grow.
I think it's going to grow a lot in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah,
and
I think
I'm
so.
actually really excited to see where it's gonna bring us eventually. It's a good shot.
Really good shot.
Here's the thing, like I always tell that to people, like when there's always this internet trolls like who make comments on Facebook saying, yeah, pool is not where it's supposed to be, promoters should be doing this, should be doing that. And here's the thing, I always tell people, as you said, like take it in your own hands and like what did you personally do to contribute into pool growth in this country. Like, just, you know, you can start with small things, just like share a stream, you know, like share information about the tournament, help support the junior. You know, the majority of American juniors, if people who watch and don't know, they have their own like clothes lines or like jerseys that you can purchase, so the percentage of the sale is going towards helping them with expenses. So you, like, every single person can contribute into helping growing the sport. The majority of people, they just like talking about how it's not growing without actually doing anything
about it. Exactly.
That's what makes me mad. It's like, if you want to help, then you can help.
And here's the other thing. I'm actually gonna get kind of heavy with this, guys, for a second.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna show you something.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi, Oscar.
What's going on, lovely people?
You want to jump on?
No.
I'm trying to stay awake. How are you doing?
Just a quick little thing, just to close this discussion and to some food for thought.
Okay.
If we don't go out and sell this game to people, what will happen? If you look at my demographics here on YouTube, you can actually see. Oh dang! Hold on a second. My chat box is in the way. Let me turn that off real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then, you know, obviously I don't want to detract from the action because this is very significant stuff. But if you look at the age demographics, 25 to 34, and then everything basically over 35 and 45, over like 50%, 60% of people that are watching this are over 45 years old.
No, and that's a problem. Like, every time we would go to International Open, like me and Tyler, we always talk about it. He goes, look around. There are only like older people watching pool.
Right.
It's like we have to find a way. I mean, like, people, promoters have to find a way how to attract young generation to watch pool, to make it interesting.
Yes,
because there's always like people like 50 and older who
and there's nothing wrong with the fact that those people are older. That's not the point that we're making. Like the point is they're not going to be around forever to help spread the game. So population collapse is a real thing. So we do need to you know, show people, show your friends. When you're out at a bar, don't just try to steal money from people. Go to the bar and show them what is happening on the table so that they can see that the game is so fun.
But this is why I think like players like Savannah, Sophia, Joy Tate, Adrian, they're so important because they inspire, yes, of course, can't forget about Spencer. They inspire young generation. You know what I mean? It's like they inspire with their own example. Like 12-year-old kids, they look at them and be like, hey, this girl is 13 and she's so good. I can be that good too.
Yeah, 100%.
So it actually like pushes them to get like interested in the game. So that's why it's so important to invest in the juniors.
Yeah.
I think one of the tough things about the game is like there's a certain knowledge you have to have just to appreciate it though too.
There's it's what I call the cost of admission is rather high in this game. To get to the point where you can truly appreciate it and enjoy watching it, it takes a certain understanding, not just of knowledge that you can be taught like in pool theory, but you have to actually go out and try it to really grasp how difficult it is what these people are doing.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's one of the uphill battles of this game. When you're teaching your friends, it's like trying to show them those aha moments of like the subtleties of the game that are you know, it's just not as readily apparent to most people. So anyway,
You're fading, dude.
Yeah, I'm fading.
OD in the booth. Oscar Dominguez, thank you so much for hosting this event every year. This is a joy.
No problem, man. It's my pleasure.
Big shot here, slightly elevated over the 6.
That's actually a good idea. Someone said YMCA should have full rooms with 8 tables promoting the game for kids after school or on weekends. That's actually pretty cool because that's what they have in China.
Yeah.
In China, they actually have pool as part of the
Curriculum.
PE class.
Yep.
So kids actually, it's good for, hand-eye coordination and developing so many different skills.
I always
My homeschool program had pool tables.
I always sucked at catching things that people threw to me
Uh-huh.
until my early 20s. And I started playing pool because pool, you start to learn like subconsciously you start
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
subconsciously you start to learn how things like smoothly move and like smoothly slow down and like I just automatically, like, as I got better at this game, I started being able to understand how things would move through the air and stuff. It like really helps with hand-eye coordination in that way too.
Yeah, I agree totally.
It's pretty wild actually.
Wow.
It's weird.
I
Actually.
cannot believe
Yeah,
that.
Weird. I mean, I can. He took a chance there. Yeah.
This is funny.
This is very funny.
He has to go into the 9 here.
No.
I think he's gonna go above the
He's gonna
9.
pinch it.
If he bites it just a hair, it's gonna be fine.
With a little outside to open up the angle off the long rail. Yeah.
Yeah, he hit it perfect. Couldn't expect any less from him. Yeah, that's one thing about Shane. It's like you can't afford mistakes against him. You just if you want to win, you just
He knows how to win.
yeah.
He's just.
You just
finds a
can't.
way to win.
Yeah, you just can't make mistakes. That's it. You can't let him shoot.
That's because China has structure, money, and a future for pool. Yeah, currently that's where the money is coming from in China and Europe, and what they call the structure is tax money. It's all being subsidized by the government out there, and that's where the structure doesn't exist in the United States for that, and the tax money isn't being filtered in that way. So in America, we have to come up with different solutions.
Yeah, thanks everybody for staying up and watching. Some good news for the future of the Brendan. Had a pretty lengthy conversation with Bill, and yeah, just a little update for the future. We had a lengthy breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it, with Bill and the family. We definitely want to make this event bigger. We want it to become the marquee tournament on the Western United States. Far beyond what we're than 10,000 ads. Obviously 10,000 ads is a lot of money, but it's not going to generate a lot of interest nationwide. So I also spoke to Brunswick and Lucasi, the folks over at the Q&Ks, and they want to get involved next year as well. So with all that being said, I'm anticipating to at least increase it by a bare minimum of 5,000 added to 15. More than likely 20K next year.
Wow.
So with that additional money, is going to become a lot more players, obviously. So we're going to need to extend it to a third day. Like for the players, like I've always believed in not milking the players dry, because expenses are killer. 3 nights hotels because you need Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. Check out Monday. It's a fairly inexpensive nut to crack if you're traveling. So, but with this, we're going to add more money, and it should be a pretty fun event. So thank you to the sponsors who have been on board with us. And
that's awesome. Next year is going to be huge.
And if if you guys want to, actually, Bill Crockett sent me an email or a text message last year. I wanted to read. Pretty interesting, actually. Pretty much what this event means to so many people. I'll read it. I'll edit it slightly, but words are insufficient to try to convey my feelings over the weekend. It's a brutal, straight-up reminder of an unspeakable loss, ×2. Yet so comforting and positive to be surrounded by people who got Brendan and got his passion for pool, just trying to be the best. You brought some of the joy of Brendan back to me. It's a precious gift, and I can never say thank you enough. Love to all. Pretty amazing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Yeah, so.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, for sure.
It's about remembering good moments.
Yeah, so thank you everybody who's played a part in it. Collins and Mike. You guys are a pain in my ass, but thank you.
But we enjoy every second of it.
Absolutely. And
did I move that early? I might have moved that score early. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's 4-4 now. Sorry about that, guys. I was distracted by the.
You had faith in Shane. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Trying to move an extra bead here. No, just kidding.
I'm like surprised how many people we have watching, considering how great it is. It's ridiculous.
the Western. See, a lot of people. So when Desiree first moved to California with me, I took her to the Jay Swanson Memorial at Hard Times Bellflower, and she says, "Oh my God, there's so many pool players in California. This is unbelievable." And I say, "Honey, this place it's unreal. California is the best state, one of the best states in the country for pool." And she says, "We should start a pool tour." And that's when we started with the Mez tour. That was why, because just an East Coast girl and said that there's a lot of players. I'm like, yeah, I've always wanted to do that, but
Right.
I mean, I'm too dumb to operate it by myself.
That's why you need a great woman by your
Yeah,
side.
exactly.
Look at Shane just absolutely destroying that break.
Yeah, he definitely found it. And we have people watching from Germany. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually have a couple from Russia, a couple from Germany.
Oscar, somebody was asking in chat about the tour coming back.
It is coming back, but it's not.
When's my top amateur gonna get?
I already spent that money.
Yeah, you did.
No, I'm gonna. We never finished the season number 1, and number 2, I'm gonna have all that. I'm gonna have a Mez Tour tournament.
Like your last one.
Yeah,
Final hurrah.
yeah. But
Wow.
Lucky there. Honestly, that
He
was
did not
close.
get lucky. That's
That
how
ball
he
can
played
get
it.
that ball can land for you there.
Oh, some from Dubai, some from the UK. Wow.
It's like 10 a.m. in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it 8 hours or 10 hours?
9, I think. It's either 8 or 9.
I think it's 9.
it's kind of amazing how Shane just knows how to win so well. It's kind of freaking annoying.
It's I bet.
Probably cost you a lot of money along your career.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like people were asking in the comments like what are they playing for, and like Collins was giving some prize money breakdown, and I was telling people that like talent's not playing for money.
No.
Like that's just like the last thing he was thinking about because
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
he wants to win for Brendan.
of course.
Shane is playing for money.
Oh yeah.
Little break, you run ski.
And I mean, for an $80 entry fee, first prize is $5,000.
5K.
That's 62.5 to 1.
Honestly, I cannot believe this guy's eyes are open back here.
Look at this.
It's a face only a mother can love.
Oh my God.
That's great.
Shane breaks with an 11.8 synergy shaft.
Yeah.
With a hard tip.
With a hard how
playing
tip on
cue.
his playing cue.
So sick. Like, how many balls do you have to hit to just like get dialed in like
And then,
that?
and then look at this smash.
Oh, hey. Kissy, kissy, and shot on the one.
Perfect.
Wow.
Kissy, kissy, and the one's right in front of the corner pocket.
That's sick.
Where to play the 2, Oscar?
Where to play the 2?
Corner? Down table?
Same pocket.
Same pocket?
Yeah.
Does it go? It goes past the 4.
Yeah. Just a center draw. Center draw and stun across.
Yeah, he is the other angle.
You know. If you want to use a little bit outside, you could, but you don't need it. I mean, he really hit that weak.
Poked it a lot.
Larry Easton, get Mike's autograph for me. Larry, why are you awake?
Yeah, exactly. Good question.
Just checking to see how it feels to cut it, just in case he wants to maybe negotiate contact on the 6 ball.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It-
Just kind of like take a gamble and go all in.
Well, I mean, if you hit the right side of the 6s we're looking at it right now with a touch of outside, it should go straight into the rail and open up a little bit.
I think he's gonna hit the 6 full, and the cue ball's gonna follow right behind it and scratch. Or draw off the ball.
That was the shot I just said. I'm not bragging or anything,
You are
but I
really
called
good.
it. I called it perfect.
Yeah, Colin's far good with 900 on the boat.
Yeah. At least 832.
Margaret, tell Oscar the shot I called.
Oh my god, he called
No,
it
don't
jump.
even tell him. I'll show him.
Oh yeah, the John Morris shot.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit that fatter than. Never mind.
John Schmidt's ex-wife.
Wow. Okay.
John Schmidt says that.
This shot.
Look at that shot.
I called that like 5 minutes in.
He hit it so pure. Honestly, after that, you
I lost
almost
50. I lost 50 when that happened.
you're supposed to lose 500 because
I
you
let
have
her
to go
out.
all in.
She bet 100 and I let her out.
900. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a nice person.
Really nice.
Yeah, I would have bet the pool room.
I'm not a gambler. I just say it because I knew it's almost impossible. But
Listen, I know those circus shots. Don't get me started with those. It's my bread and butter.
Is he gonna run into the 4 here, or is he gonna put high inside? High outside.
Whoa.
Just
He
let it
goes
roll,
way
baby.
more
Yeah.
off the rail than
Let it
Okay,
roll,
yeah.
I
baby.
have some balls to play a shot like this on the distance.
A lot of confidence in that the cue is gonna track accurately. Yeah, I mean,
I'm telling you, like at this point, like we don't have any filter. We just say,
yeah. Let's hit it a little weak. A little bit weak.
yeah.
I think he made that ball full. This is an unnecessarily tricky position.
I agree.
Yes, Sam. Yeah, I built the whole booth.
I mean, at this point, Tyler needs to realize that, you know what? I'm a little screwed up here. I can play short side, draw straight back near the 9. And
I don't think he can do it with a single.
You know, draw
you think he's
to
forced
the
to
short-
follow?
To the short side.
Yeah, short side. Draw to the short side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine, because he can't follow to the short side because the 8's in the way.
10 is in the way too.
Yeah.
He could overcut the 5 and miss the 8. I think.
Yeah, if he stuns it.
And get where,
I don't know.
Go 2 rails into the towards the 9. You could flirt with the 9 here.
You're trying to draw it and play
Yeah.
6. Wow,
That's a big scratch.
Side
terrible
pocket.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
Great shot, never in doubt.
No, he got a roll.
He got a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he mishit it. But
It lays perfect now.
dude, what the hell are people playing pool over here? You know what? Let me go back to being a business owner.
Are they
Okay.
playing?
Yeah, they're not even paying table time or anything. They're just hitting balls like they own the place or something.
Yeah, go get him, Oscar.
Wow.
Gotta get a little angle on this 8. It's actually seems pretty good. It's not an easy shot though.
Five, 10, 11.
Oh, move Mike from the AC. That thing is loud.
I'm just glad I don't play Race to 7. That would be a little too short for the finals. Nice out.
Hey, thank you, George. Dude, Jack Murray coming in again. Thank you, MOB Productions.
Yeah, thanks people for your donations. It's really amazing. It really helps the stream to get better, you know.
That's literally where we got all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Like all the cameras and everything.
Oh, the setup is super sweet. Just the fact that you can like zoom into like any table in the room, it's so cool.
It's very cool.
I love it. Because like, you know, a lot of times like there will be like 3-4 good matches
Yeah.
playing at the same time, and it's really hard to like put only one in the TV table because maybe people want to watch others.
It's a blessing and a curse sometimes. Sometimes the chat is a little bit unrealistic and demanding with, like,
Yeah, but you can realize, you know, like
picking the streamed match or whatever
unless-
secondary matches. Holy
that
crap.
turned out pretty. Can he even play this 3 by the 6?
I think it goes, yeah. We
That
can
would be
probably
like
see
such
it.
a bad roll if it doesn't.
Ah, it's tight.
Very tight. I don't think he can make it. I don't think he can make it. Anyway, my point was that the chat can be demanding, but unless they're in your shoes and
Exactly.
they know exactly like how to run it and how to do it, like it's hard to judge. It's
This
hard
is
to
actually the reason.
demand.
This is the reason why I stream even just local amateur matchups and like ring games and stuff on a weekly basis, is to make sure that I am proficient
Mhm.
with doing all this, so that
Practicing.
yeah,
Getting
so that I
better.
can offer. You know, eventually I think people will get to the point, and I'll get good enough at it where people can just trust me to make the right choices, you know. Eventually.
Yeah, and because he leaves, and then people ask me to do stuff, and I just tell them, you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Yeah.
I can like push all the buttons, you know, but no.
What did he call?
What?
Did he call the corner?
He
Or-
called the corner like a 3-rail.
Yeah, I think he'll
bank.
try to hide the cue ball behind. Okay. Yeah, so it's a two-way shot, safety. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think he licked the edge of the ball though.
Might have
I'm
left an
pretty sure.
edge.
Yeah.
If not, he can definitely kick at it.
Yeah.
But
Wake Collins up and inform him that winning the Panthera was only a dream.
Like, to be honest with you guys, like when this day started, I was like, okay, we're down to money round. I was like, we should be done by like 9-10 p.m.
My initial guess, I'm not gonna lie, my initial guess was between 2 and 3 o'clock.
Really?
And then
You jinxed it.
no, but then Dez told me that we were gonna finish by 10, and I was like, are you sure?
Huh,
And here we
interesting.
are.
Interesting. No, it's just for me. I'm comparing it to last year, right?
Oh, right,
last
right,
year
right.
we had more people, and we finished by like 10 p.m.
Yes.
So I figured it's gonna be a similar situation. But as we said, there were so many like close matches, like Hill and like 7-5.
Right.
So obviously it took longer. It's interesting.
I'm gonna try and get the billiard and put him on the 6, and I'm gonna fail miserably.
Very interesting for me to see what he's actually gonna do.
Or just cross it. And
Try to put the cube behind the 6. 2 rails. 3 rails, sorry. he was trying to play the cue ball behind.
Well, he
the
liked
six.
my shot.
Someone just said in the chat that Shane is a master in this type of shots, and that is correct. He's
Yeah.
like one of the best in the world when it comes to this type of shots.
Yeah.
He's been playing for so many years, and he has so much experience, and he's been practicing this kind of stuff like on a regular basis. So it's not just like he's got a good feel for it. It's actually like lots of hours of repetitions.
Yeah.
Patrick Neal, I'm good on coffee. I need to go to sleep at some point. I actually have work in about 4.5 hours, so I'm gonna go try to get a power nap. But thank you.
I have work in 3.5 hours, so I'm just gonna stay up.
You guys are unbelievable.
Ooh,
Ooh. That was
tough shot.
had to go all in type of shot.
Yeah, I had to go.
Yeah. I mean, what else do you do? There was not
Yeah.
an actual safety. You just have to commit and accept the possibility that if you miss it, you're going to sell out. But you have to go for it.
Yeah, Marcelino, that was the amazing thing. Last year, there were 183 players or something ridiculous, and they got down to 24 players by midnight on Saturday.
Wow. Not so many committed pool players out there last year, right? No, honestly, like I was like thinking, are our numbers frozen? You know, it's like because it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You have so many people watching at this time. Yep, Shane definitely capitalized on Tyler's mistake here.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this time of day really is built for pool players. So, you know.
As I said, it's pool o'clock.
Yeah.
From Indonesia watching. Very cool.
Nice.
I'm
That
going-
is awesome.
I'm going there on our late honeymoon, so we got married in May, and
Aw, congratulations.
thank you. We're going on our honeymoon finally this November. We're going to stop by Singapore for 4 days and then go to Bali for 4 days.
This is absolutely cool destination. I've never been, but I heard good things about it.
Yeah, I heard Singapore is it's probably going to be the whole idea is go to Singapore and party hard,
Yeah.
and then go to Bali and
And
relax and
relax,
zen and
yeah.
recover. Yeah.
Ooh. 5:30 a.m. in Ohio. Some people are watching
Sweden.
from Sweden. It's awesome.
Nice.
5:38 a.m. It is definitely pool o'clock.
You're probably gonna see a pouty face, right? Oh, you're gonna see a very good safety by Shave. Shane's just gonna lock him up behind the 5.
Yeah.
And you'd ideally want to get the one ball, if you can get the one ball right down, if I can get my cue ball,
Yeah.
like way down here,
No, you.
because then you want to take away this rail
Right.
as an
yeah.
option to hit it.
Ideally, I feel like you if you just like focus on like freezing the cue ball real good, like to the
Mhm.
5, and also like sending the one away from the rail, so it's gonna be more difficult to hit it. Oh,
I was
wow.
worried about that.
Yeah, I was wondering. Like,
Oh, he
it's
called it.
it's
He
a-
called it as a
Oh,
two-way
yeah,
shot because the
oh,
carom is
okay.
there for the 7.
Right, and it makes perfect sense because if he misses it, he doesn't leave a shot
Anything,
on the
yeah,
water,
wow.
Right? If he makes it, he gives himself a chance to keep going. So he called the 7, right?
Yeah, he must have. Oh, he banked the 2 back into the 3. That's why the 3 moved.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I was like, did he hit the 3 on the way in? But no, it
No,
makes
no,
sense
no.
because he hit
That
the
would
2
be the-
into the rail, which hit the 3.
That was a good shot, but like I had to take a gamble on where the 2's gonna end up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to control it. You just have to just pretty much hit and pray in these situations. I mean, all you can do is to control the cue ball.
Yeah, and you got the cue ball in the center of the table.
Yeah. Just give yourself, you know, the best possible outcome.
No, the 3 is still on the table.
Yep. Gonna try to cut it in the left.
6:40 p.m. in South Korea.
We have very dedicated viewers, let's put it this way. So 6. It's good news for Tyler. Now it's just, he's been on the chair for a while, right? As I remember.
About a rack and a half.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I know you, Robert.
Ghost Town Goblin, we're playing cue ball fouls only.
Oh, is there... Somebody's asking about call shot, call safe rule?
No.
No.
The call shot, call safe rule is a little gimmicky, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like there would be a lot of arguments about it. Like
Well, the
it's-
thing that I don't like about it,
stream it is hard.
the thing that I don't like about it is it completely eliminates the two-way shot, which is a real part of the game. Because if you call a ball in a pocket and you leave the opponent hooked, they can give it back to you. Like if you call the bank and it doesn't go and the opponent is hooked, they can give it back to you.
Yeah, it's it's interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, it's interesting rule. I've never played this rule, so it's hard for me to give any opinion about it, but it would be really difficult. I feel like it could be a really good practice game. You know, like between 2 sparring partners.
Cool off again. And it's loud.
Yeah, what's his name? Was in here and he just put on the AC and then he like immediately leaves.
Yeah, both of them are here to win, so we do expect a very interesting match. It's race to 4 from here.
Race to 3?
Race to 3, okay, it's race
Yep.
to 9, sorry.
Yeah.
Too bad the double dip isn't in play. I would love to see a second set go hill.
Oh my god.
I am ready. As fun as this is, and it really is fun,
It is not.
I am ready to go to bed.
Yeah, there is nothing funny about it. I mean, like, if you guys would have seen Oscar, like, he looks very rough at this point. Like,
Yeah.
they finished the tournament yesterday at like 1:32 a.m.
Yep.
Had to be up at like, I don't know, 7 or 8, whatever, and then and it's like 2:33-ish. So, yeah. You got a good spread here. I feel like the more time goes by, the quieter we get.
Yeah.
He kind of like just slowly drifting away.
Well, it's also the room getting quieter too.
That's true.
It's like influencing us to
Yeah, and I feel like
settle down.
without Spencer, it's kind of like, yeah, it became a little bit more quiet for sure. Yeah, it was funny because Oscar and Desiree invited Tyler and I to their house in the morning. And Oscar was like, well, I gotta take my daughter to the kindergarten around 8, so you guys can come over at 8:30. We can have breakfast together and shoot the bow in the backyard and play some pool. Because our flight is at like 3 p.m., right?
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
looking at the clock right now and I'm like, okay.
I'm going to sleep until noon.
Yes, exactly. And I
Yeah.
hope we're going to catch our flight because there's no way we're getting up at 7. It's just not happening.
They offer a late checkout at your hotel?
I don't think they have a choice.
Yeah.
we're just gonna sleep. No, but honestly, like, I think we should check out just before 11, like regular hours.
What's the varsity club?
The varsity club is our home pool room. We are house pros in it.
Gotcha.
In Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It's actually funny because like underneath the sign of the varsity club, it says shoot pool, not people. It's like their little slogan. Oof.
Tiny.
I don't like it. It's such a tight window. Like to get like perfect between the 9 and a 10,
Yeah.
and like
I think he might have been looking to go around, no?
you mean
Maybe,
like
like, just
long
looking-
rail, short rail, and
Yeah, maybe just looking at the line. Maybe he's finding the line
right.
now.
Yeah, I feel like the 5 is on
He's-
the line from where he is looking.
He's marking the tangent line, and no, he put his hand down like he's going
Yeah,
for the window, so...
looks like he is going. So in the shots like this, as long as you target the spot on the rail and hit it with like a decent speed, like you should be fine. As long as you hit that exact spot on the rail.
Yeah.
People are so interested in like Shane's personal life. Let's just like keep personal out of this right now.
Overdid it.
No, he's fine. He's
Oh
perfect.
my gosh.
I told you, like, as long as you keep this line, like,
Yeah.
you should be fine. That was a good shot.
It was a great shot. Felt like the cue ball hit the brakes.
I can't believe the little chatter is still up. Dale, you are unbelievable pool fan. It's 4:47 in Wisconsin. Wow.
Winner here gets 5,000, loser gets 3.
Do you know the kitchen closed already? I'm assuming there's nobody working there, right?
Yeah, the kitchen is definitely
Kitchen has
Yeah.
been closed for, I think since like 11 or 10.
Oh, okay, yeah. I am starving. Trust me. None of us wants Margaret to get hangry, because if I get hangry, you ask Tyler, it's like we're all in trouble.
I'm like a poster boy for Snickers. I think the only real, well, and I don't know if I call it real, but food place that is open is Denny's. There was no Calcutta.
needs a few more good breaks. Nice out.
Yeah,
That was
nice.
break and run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a good
he got
shot
that
on the
really
one.
nice break.
Yeah. Yeah, the shot on the 3 ball was crucial when he got into this window between the 9 and
Yeah.
the 10. That was very important. Ray said, "This is real pool. Late night, kitchen long closed, staff is tired. The only 2 people through their life are in the box." That's true. They're playing their hearts out. That's for sure. They are my superheroes, both of them. Like, honestly, I can't imagine how they do it. Like, just keep this level so consistent for so many hours. I feel like that's one of the difference between, like, I'm not gonna speak for all women, I'm gonna speak for myself. Like, our example, like Tyler and I. Like, I have just my bedtime, right? Let's say it's 11 p.m. When I'm done, I'm done. He would sometimes, like, get in the modes where, like, he would stay up till like 4 a.m. hitting balls.
Yeah.
And I feel like this type of stuff, it prepares you for matches like this, because if you go to bed at like 10, 11 p.m., how can you handle when you play a final of the tournament at 3 a.m. in the morning, right? So I feel like that's definitely the advantage. Yeah, people are saying I'm a big fan of SVB, but I would love to see Tyler win this. Yeah, as I said, it's this is not just a money tournament. Brandon was a very close friend of Tyler's, and he's playing his heart out because he wants to win this one so bad for Brandon. Just wants to make him proud. And he finished 3rd for like the last 2 years, I think, and he always wanted to win it.
Yes, this is live.
You people can't really say that Shane doesn't care. Shane cares a lot. He just doesn't show a lot of emotions, but he's very competitive, you know, like he hates losing. Of course, he wasn't close to Brandon as Tyler was, but you know, he cares also. He doesn't want to lose, trust me. But seriously, like, the fact that we have over 1,000 people watching the stream, it's unbelievable. You guys are amazing. Simply amazing. Like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Unbelievable, really.
Yeah.
The tournament is in Sacramento, California. Hard Times Billiards.
I'll be right back, you guys. Sorry.
Shane's luck charm. Does Shane have a good luck charm?
People are just so interested in his personal life. I'm not just gonna say
Do you
anything.
have? Yeah, no, do you have any, like? Are you superstitious at all?
I have certain things, but like, oh, you know what? Oh my god, I actually messed up. That's what went wrong. So that's the thing that I have. I don't like washing my hair like in the middle of the tournament, right? So it's like I have this energy, right? Like in my hair. So I would wash my hair before the tournament. And then I never wash my hair during the tournament. I washed my hair yesterday, actually this morning. And that's why I lost here. We gotta call Spencer back in here, and now I have a perfect excuse. Seriously, like I just I felt something was so wrong this morning, and that was it. try not to be superstitious, because you know, like Kobe Bryant, he always said like you can't, like you have to have certain like habits and like things that you stick into, but you can't be superstitious because sometimes people don't work the same way, you know,
Right.
things don't work the same way, and you can't like really let these things affect your performance. Which pool room in Wisconsin we are house pros? It's called the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It's a beautiful pool room. Nice out by Tyler, and he is the first player in the house.
You got it. Do the honors.
Into the honors. It's player 2.
Yep.
And 8.
Yep. And turn off 7. Yep. Perfect.
Here we go.
Easy peasy.
Oh, my back is killing me. I sound like an old lady. My back is killing me. I'm like only 26 years old and already like complaining. Like, all you people are so amazing. Thanks for supporting this stream, and like honestly it means a lot, just like, you know, to like the stream, to share it, like show some support and try to spread it, you know, as much as you can. It all helps to make pool popular, you know, to show it to more people.
Yeah, and if you
exposure.
we do stream twice a week doing amateur stuff. It's a completely different feel than this type of tournament. Obviously, it's not like super high quality play all the time, but we do have fun. I mean, seriously, the chat and it's a much looser style stream, you know, like we'll have a few drinks and we'll make some jokes and stuff, and you know, a lot of the players that are playing on the stream go on there to have fun, so we can, you know, it's not, I'm not saying that we roast at the expense of players, but we roast in like a fun, jovial way, you know. It's like a very fun atmosphere. So if you're into that kind of thing too, you know, check us out on Fridays and Tuesdays as well.
That was
Yeah.
probably the worst moment to have a dry break.
Yeah, when you get to the hill and you have all the momentum.
Yeah, but I mean, that's good that Shane doesn't really have a shot on the one. I mean, it's, I don't know, I feel like he's supposed to go for bank and like go one rail and try to get like
think-
short position for the 2.
I thought bank the 1 like towards the flourish, and you can go like towards the 8. That's safe.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a very small zone to hide the cue ball. You know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to get the cue ball behind the 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You mean send the 1
Yeah.
towards this rail. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Yeah. It's a possibility.
Or send the cue ball like towards the 2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I would call the bank and like send the cue ball towards the 2, and
Yeah.
like if you hit the bank
Oh yeah.
thick,
That's-
you're gonna get a safety. You just play it with the correct speed. It's like a two-way shot.
Yeah.
He hit it perfect, like freaking perfect. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, this is absolutely disgusting. Do you think he's gonna play it off the 9 to open it up? 8 and 9?
Looks like the 8 does not go, so
Yeah,
I would say yes.
yeah. Still wanna, of course, control the cue ball, but
Right.
make sure that the 1 clips the side of the 9. No, it goes, obviously. So he's just gonna keep it simple. Gonna play perfect shape on the 7 though.
Does that 8 go?
Really important. Yeah, it goes on the side.
Oh, it does
Yeah.
go. on the
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
okay.
Otherwise he would always try to open it up for sure. Yeah, so pretty much like he has to get straight on the 7, roll it in. Ooh. Interesting.
Oh, I thought he was asleep. I was gonna say he looks like he might be asleep.
Who?
Oh, I always forget his name. Spencer.
Oh, where is he?
He's
Oh.
right there.
I'm surprised he's still here. The guy sure likes the action.
Yeah.
SVB.
Look at this.
Back
Taking
in the action.
Yeah, deciding to make contact with the second rail to guarantee he has an angle to move towards the 10.
Yeah. Smart move. Yeah. I mean, like, as Oscar said, the guy never gives up, so you can't expect him to do it. But, I mean,
really, all it takes from here is 2 good breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
With how he's playing otherwise, you know.
Right.
He's literally made 1 mistake outside of the break, I think, in the last 2 sets that we've watched.
Yeah.
So.
I think so. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he missed that ball in the corner.
Yeah.
Are you streaming this Tuesday, Collins, or are you taking a break?
No, I'm not going to be able to stream this Tuesday, no.
Okay.
But Friday, I've already got 1 match lined up for this Friday, I think. Looking for a second local match. And then we'll be back to the ring games on Tuesday. Point.
Oh my god, he
And-
got so freaking lucky. But you know, that's what it takes. In order to win
Yeah.
tournaments, you have to play good, but you also have to get roller too.
Yep.
I think that's what like Federer said in one of his interviews too. He said like, you know, you gotta get lucky sometimes. Yeah, people are correcting you, telling you that he missed more balls than you gave him credit for.
Well,
That's okay, guys. He's only been commentating for like 12 hours.
all I have to say
2
is,
two
all I have to
days in
say
a
is,
row.
oops.
Oh my god. That's kind of funny. I don't think the 3 goes in the same corner where the 8 is. So he would have to go around it and...
I actually think it has most of a pocket.
yeah, it does. Okay, yeah. Otherwise he wouldn't play it there.
Yeah.
See, like from this angle I can't really tell.
You can actually see it perfectly from right here.
Yeah, absolutely goes. Like,
Like 90% of the pocket, if not the whole pocket.
Tyler would say you can run a truck through
That's
this.
right.
Eric Stahl still awake.
Or just waking up,
Fair.
which is possible. Depends
Yeah.
which side of the country you're on.
Yeah. Well, he's a local.
Okay. Yeah, probably still up. Very
He's
dedicated.
a car dealer. He might be getting off. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Very dedicated viewers we have. I'm telling you, like this stream literally saved me because I get so nervous when I just out there watching Tyler that like being in the booth and just like it distracts me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
being busy with something else. What a match.
Look at how the speed control, dude. On those types of shots, it's so easy to under or over hit that ball.
100%.
Because you're putting the inside spin on the ball, right? And you're usually having to put a lot of inside spin.
Yeah,
And when it
and it
contacts that first rail,
speeds
it
up the
adds
ball.
the speed. And it's
Yep.
really tough to judge.
Yeah.
Because the speed gets affected by how steep you're going into that first rail, too. Like the amount of speed that it adds to the ball. It's
My
like,
God, I thought he missed it for a second. He hit it so like taken to the pocket.
and we have a hill match, guys.
Yeah. Woof. 1 rack for the cheese.
Hmm.
Alright, okay. Good luck. Give him a round of applause, one of those.
That's gonna be so exciting. They've been putting up some packages back and forth. to
Yes.
each
Oh
other.
yeah.
Playing really good.
Tyler
Yeah.
put 3 right out of the gate, didn't he?
2? No, 3. I don't know.
think it
I
was
think
3,
he
yeah.
missed the 6. Oh yeah, he's out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, look at this.
2-ball even
Look
rolled off the
at
rack to spread
this.
out. Did
Oh
you see
my
that?
God,
It was rolling
yeah.
across the rack like it was going to get maybe funny with the
Yeah.
10. And the rack opened it up.
Yep. It's over, guys. I'm not gonna have any like illusions about it.
The final prize, 5,000 for first, 3,000 for second.
Like everything is just laid out so nice. Like Oscar said, the guy just knows how to win. He has just such so much experience just winning. And that's another thing, like Tyler and I were talking about, like the only way you can learn how to win is actually like get out there and like keep getting consistent and knocking on the doors, like getting into those finals, because if you never get to those finals, like how do you supposed to know how to win, right? So
Right.
he was like, I feel like when I played Josh like in the finals of like Predator event, he was like, you know, I just have to get better and better to get more finals experiences, because it just feels different, and Josh just so comfortable playing in the final at this point because he's been doing it for so many years.
Yeah.
And like you can see Tyler getting into more and more finals right now, and eventually, you know, you're gonna build this immune system to
An immune system, I like that.
to
Yeah.
winning.
Like how he floats the cue ball up purely
Yeah.
with the side spin. So good.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get the commentators cursing him. I'm like very realistic here, unless something goes really wrong. He can dog it, but yeah. He's out and Tyler knows it.
Lovely check side.
Thanks for you guys to supporting the stream. You've been amazing. We literally
So
have like
fun.
1,500 people watching.
Yeah, pretty wild, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it was an amazing match.
Now they're gonna talk about pool for like the next 20 minutes. Sounds good.
What a match, guys. What a match.
Here, I'm gonna turn up the room mic, kill the music.
Alright, thanks everybody.
Thank you, Margaret, for hanging out. It was a pleasure getting to know you a bit and chat with you. That was fun.
Coming out, support. I need everyone to get the hell out of here, please.
He says I need everyone to
The
get the
front
hell
door
out
and
of
the
here.
back door locked. So let me open up the back. If you are parked up here in front, please go out this exit. Make things easier.
Cool. Well, thank you everybody for a really fun weekend. I've got to go home and get some sleep. I've got work in about 4 hours, so cheers everybody, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see some fun amateur action, and then obviously I cover all the bigger tournaments up here in at Hard Times. and I'll be covering that tour that Oscar had alluded to earlier. So anyhow, everybody, have a great night. Have a great week at work or doing what you do during your normal weeks. And for those of you that will be tuning in for the amateur stuff, I'll see you Friday. Have a good night.